Hello, folks. Tragic news once again. The passing of Mosterd, and this press release from the Buffelsdrift Conservancy. It is with great sadness and deep shock that the Buffelsdrift Conservancy confirms the tragic passing of Mr. Mossi Mosterd, 82 years of age. According to confirmed reports, he was the victim of a violent farm attack on the evening of the 24th of July, 2025, at his residence in the Buffelsdrift Conservancy, located in the greater Roodeplaat area. He was found bound with wire and had sustained multiple injuries from a sharp object inside his home. No workers were present on the property. Tragically, he passed away en route to the hospital. Mr. Mossi was a longtime resident of the Conservancy and a highly respected seed specialist known and loved by farmers across South Africa. His warm nature, dedication to agriculture, and active involvement in the community will be remembered and deeply missed. We extend our heartfelt condolences to his family, friends, and the wider community. May they find strength and comfort during this time of grief. The family respectfully requests that their privacy be fully honored as they navigate this devastating loss. This from Melanie Annandale from the Buffelsdrift Conservancy. And yet another example of the callous disregard for the safety of South African citizens. The reason we form governments as polities is to protect our common interests, and one of those is public safety. The callous dismissal and outright racist behavior of public officials in South Africa, neglecting South Africans in rural areas, is a clear violation of human rights. It's a disgrace, and it happens all too frequently. They deny what happens. They laugh about it. Case in point, Buffelsdrift smirking in the Oval Office, the White House, during the visit by President Ramaphosa throughout the entire time that the video was playing of Julius Malema singing Kill the Boer. Well, they are killing the boar frequently, and it's neglected and ignored by authorities intentionally, not considered a priority crime. Now, the argument by many people in the community, including AfriForum, in the past has been that you're biting the hand that feeds you. Well, I appreciate that argument, but I don't really care to make the argument that people rely on South Africa's farmers. As human beings, we have an obligation to respect the lives of others, black, white, and brown, Christian, Muslim, Jew. That is not what is happening in South Africa. And notice that most of the victims here, including the victims of a family friend who was murdered near Brits just a few weeks back, elderly people, utterly defenseless, attacked by thugs. And in virtually every case, these are black thugs. Some of them are clearly syndicates. Others, we don't know if they're just random crime. But people attack because they're elderly, they're isolated, and because they're white. Now, make no mistake, that doesn't mean black farmers or colored Indians are not attacked. They're also attacked. But this intentional effort to undermine the safety of South Africans, beginning with the illegitimate, immoral, and racist justification for disbanding the commandos about 15 years ago, is where this situation got progressively worse. Today, South African government does not fulfill its prima facie reason for existing, its raison d'etre, which is to protect citizens of South Africa from all threats, foreign and domestic. Not only is the government of South Africa not protecting South Africans, but it's willfully neglecting them and even, arguably, allowing people to target them. The Kill the Boer song was declared hate speech and illegal about 20 years ago in South African courts, the highest courts. And now it's protected speech. Why? Because the frog is boiling in the pot. It's time for the world to take notice of what's happening in South Africa and for South Africans to stand up, black, white, and brown South Africans, against this willful neglect of South Africans. No one should be subjected to this horror. No one, particularly from a racial animus. And what's particularly shocking about this racial animus is that this is not coming from people who were part of the liberation movement. This is coming from a generation of born-free scumbags who are using race to steal, plunder, and loot. Shame on you. Your day will come. You will rot in hell. But in the meantime, it's up to government to start doing its job and for South Africans to hold their government accountable. It's not about feeding South Africans. It's about the immorality of targeting people based on immutable facts like their skin color or their age. Shame on you all.